Peace, peace. Good morning, Conscious Americans. Just want to touch on this video. I want to make a video about status correction because I see a lot of people think that status correction is a scam and you ultimately have something to gain through monetary gain through status correction. So let me just go in from what I learned as status correction as a Moor and as an Aborigine of North America. North America, the status correction is simple. Okay, if on paperwork right now, according to what these people got, do you understand? When you was born, your mother created a birth certificate. By her creating that birth certificate, that puts you under these people jurisdiction. So by you being under the jurisdiction, you acting under two capacities. You acting under United States capacity, you also acting under American capacity because you are the Americans. But by default, they put you into a United States status. So what is a United States status? United States status is basically birth certificate, social security card. You're part of the United States corporation, which was a Virginia tea company that was created in Virginia. So everybody that comes to this country are a fucking basically everybody that comes to this country is employees of the United States. And the difference is you have people who migrated here who are employees, and you have people who are Aborigine indigenous to this landmass. So the people, once they find out they are Aborigine indigenous to this landmass and they land and they realize that they don't have the same status as somebody who signed paperwork and left their nationality and become part of this nationality, which is called the United States. So basically, what status correction is this? On paperwork, they got you listed as an African American. You correct that and tell them, no, I'm not African American. I am an Aborigine of North America. Now, there's numerous ways in which you can do this. One of the most prevalent ways that we seeing people do now is with the SF 181. I did my SS 181 probably about 3 years ago, and a lot of people starting to do that. And what that basically changes your ethnicity. Your ethnicity, they got you labeled black, which is under law is Civitar Motus. So you go back in and correct that status. Say, no, I'm a Aborigine of North America, or I'm an American Indian, or I'm a Moorish American. However you want to put it, you're correcting your status because these people are calling you something that you honestly not. So one of the ways you can correct the status, like I said, with the SF-181 form, that's one of the ways you do it. Then also you want to go into the Social Security and change your ethnicity. If like, listen, if you really want to go a step beyond, because I seen the way Lex Will did it, and the Moors don't do it like that. I mean, and I know he don't consider himself a Moor, but it's actually a Moorish correction status that he taking. So all like the Hebrews, they take the same lessons from the Moors. All these people take the same lesson from the Moors, but yet they hate the Moors so much. All that status correction and all that shit came from the Moors. You know, yeah, we do know that there was Europeans who consider themselves to be sovereign, but they're not sovereign because they are not Americans. They are Europeans, so they cannot be sovereign on your land. The only people who can be sovereign is us, which have been labeled as black, colored, African Americans, and etc. So when you correct your status, you let these people know that nah, I'm not the same. And if, like I said, if you really want to go above and beyond, you correct your status, you could rescind your social and your birth certificate. You know, if you choose to do that. Some people choose to do that. Some people choose to operate with a 9-8 number, which is another entity or whatever they operate on state. Now I don't know, do Native Americans or so-called Native Americans, do they got birth certificates and social security cards? I've spoken to a few of them. It never crossed my mind to ask them that, but as Indigenous or Aborigines of North America, I'm sorry, yeah, as a Indigenous or Aborigine in North America, and you are not the same as people who migrate here. So when you're not the same as people who migrate here, of course a Chinese who migrated to the United States, who got a birth certificate and everything, if he was to find this information out, it wouldn't work for him because he came here. He is not indigenous to this land. So by him having a contract with this government, which is he's a willing participant in this. So even if he was to find out the science of the Moors and learn about what happened, he's still not sovereign here. Okay? The only people who sovereign here is you. The people who've been classified as black, Negroes, African Americans, colors, etc. We are the aborigines of this land. That meaning that the United States is occupying on your territory. So the United States is of America. You are the Americans. You have to let them know who your status is, because you have all these immigrants that's in this country who think just because they are on American soil, they are Americans. You understand? And this is what status correction is about. Status correction is basically, if you calling me Michael and my name is Steve, or my name is Raheem or something, I'm not gonna, and I've been answering to this false status the whole time. Somebody said, yo, you know your real name is Raheem. And then I do research and find out that's my real name, and I go back and correct my status because I don't want to be chose to be called African American, black, or color. And that's what the whole thing dealing with Moors about. You people don't even understand what Moor science is about, or the science of the Moors. You don't even understand what the science of the Moors is. And listen, science of the Moors is beautiful. Love, truth, justice, freedom, peace, and equality. What's wrong with that? If you have any problems with that, then you have a problem with yourself. If you have any problem with what Noble Drew Ali did, and you want to go back and break down everything, what did Noble Drew Ali do? He came back and gave you a nationality and told you you are at home. What is wrong with that? Only an agent would have a problem with Noble Drew Ali. And that's what's happening. Only agents got problems with Noble Drew Ali. I'm starting to see a lot of agents out here. So like I said, if you want to correct your status, one way to do it is you download the SF 181 ethnicity form. You put you a native or you indigenous to the Americas, and you take off your black status if you choose to do it that way. Or if you want to do it another way, you go back, you rescind your birth certificate, you rescind your social security card if you want to do it, and then you go on record and let them know who you are. So it's just a couple ways. I will be making more videos on this. So with that being said, if you want to reach out to me and you want some more information, hit me up and inbox me. Or leave a message and I'll get back with you. All right. Peace and Indigenous Americans. Peace.